The following is an Outdoor Channel original production.
So why are you frustrated?
I don't want to quit today, but I'm not feeling good. But I don't want to quit.
My name is Tim Dowd. I've been a professional guide and outfitter for over 30 years. I know what it takes to get it done in America's roughest mountain. I get my clients within spitting distance of stunning big bull elk and monster black bears. Each year, I invite students from around the world into mine. They all say they want to learn what I know. Outfitting is one of the most demanding jobs in the world. 20-hour workday is normal, and only the toughest have what it takes. They are mine for a month, my ranch, my rules. I will find out who's tough enough. You never know what's going to happen, but I guarantee they'll never forget Outfitter Bootcamp.
The 22-mile ride is kind of the nail in the coffin if somebody's going to quit.
This afternoon, we're going to do a riding lesson with the students. And what I will do is participate a lot in teaching the students how to ride the horse.
You have to match the rider to the animal, correct? Okay, so you are going to ride Judd. Once I tell you your name, you got to remember it. If not, you're walking. You are going to ride Spur. You are going to ride Scooby. You are going to ride Diamond Bay. You are going to ride Gideon, and you're walking.
I've ridden a lot of horses, but I've never worked with them. I don't know how to saddle and how to bridle and how to pack my own horse.
Okay, grab a halter, go get your rider.
Bottom, middle,
Okay,
top.
okay, we want to ride today. So the more time you take here, the less time we're going to be in the saddle. Riding saddles are just like pack saddles where there's all kinds of straps, adjustments that have to be done correctly in order not to sore the horse and that the rider is safe. Jay.
Yes, sir.
You cannot have that blanket on that trailer. If that falls down, those two mules are blowing up.
Horses have been a part of my life since I was very young. My family has horses up in Indiana.
Where are my cinches?
I don't know. You have to tell me.
Well,
Where are
I know
they?
where they're supposed to be.
Where are they supposed to be?
Right here.
Okay,
And
where are they?
They're not on the saddle.
Okay, so you have to go get a cinch.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that they come off.
Hey, Mr. Tim, I don't have no front cinch.
So then you have to go get a front cinch.
Gotta take all this off?
Yep, you gotta take it off.
And
So
I have to
you have
go
to
in
get it.
there?
Yep. What you have to take the saddle off and the pads off to do it, so he doesn't dump it. What's the moral of the story about these saddles not having cinches? Make sure you have all your parts before you put it on the horse or mule. It's a lot simpler.
I don't see myself being a guide down the road. I'm here to become a stronger outdoors woman.
You have a billet over there. You cannot tighten
You're using like words.
with the billet. You can tighten with a latigo.
If I grew up around horses, I might know what you're talking
It
about.
was on the parts of the pack saddle sheet.
And we haven't had a minute to look at it since.
You had what, 5 hours last night?
Oh, please.
You had
Don't make me go there.
You did. This group at this time is behind my other classes on 2 items. One is working as a team, and the second is their people skills.
So, want to start at the top?
Depends. You guys want to ride, we need to speed things up. If not, we'll just do saddling today and we won't ride.
I did feel like the lesson was like, boom, boom, this is how it goes. Okay, do it yourself.
When you get on, it's the same thing as putting the saddle on. You want to get up and on right away in one solid motion. I'm going to grab the rein and her neck. So put your leg in the stirrup, grab the rein, grab the neck, grab the back of the saddle. Nice and easy, swing over and up.
I started riding horses some with my aunt, and then I just become an outdoor fanatic.
Whoa. Jance, is that cinch tight?
I see Jan's maybe being a little frustrated. He's young, he's only 18. He's from the south.
Grab this and grab the neck. Now jump up there like John Wayne. There you go. Perfect.
Nice, Trance.
What I have to do is leave this hand here, slide down on the rein, grab as much as I can, and turn, make her turn. Then she will turn. Everybody line up behind me. Your animal has to go where my animal goes. So let's go. Train's already leaving, nobody's on it. 5 to 10 feet, every animal.
Well, go for it.
It's very important to be a good rider in the backcountry because you have such rough terrain that you're crossing 90% of the time.
What happened to my line?
Got a little derailed.
We gotta catch up.
Buddy, come on.
Kick, kick,
Turn
kick,
it.
kick, kick.
Look at
Keep kicking. Keep kicking. There you go.
Buddy, you're wearing out my quad.
Jana, she says, you know, I really don't care a whole lot about the horses in terms of learning, you know, how to ride and stuff.
I got the slowest, most boring mule on the... I was supposed to get Kate and couldn't catch her because she was way over there. Come on. Buddy, come on. When you're on a low amount of sleep, you're tired, you're out in the 85-degree sun. It was pretty challenging. Great, so super.
Did you give up?
Yep.
The only thing that frustrated me was, you know, all the complaining.
My legs are tired from kicking him. I just don't have it in me to keep kicking him. So. Come on. It was frustrating. It's all so new to me. I've never been around horses. I can't even get him to walk. I'm tired of kicking him. And if that's the only way, I'm done. I can't believe this makes for good television.
Outfitter Bootcamp, presented by Pelican, is brought to you in part by Valero, keeping America moving. By Scentlock, carbon alloy is making you and Scentlock the deadliest combination. Go RVing. Find your way. Visit GoRVing.com. And by Cabela's, the world's foremost outfitter.
I can't even get him to walk. I'm tired of kicking him. And if that's the only way, I'm done.
Jana had a lot of problems with the riding lessons because Jana was at the point in the school where she gave up easily.
Don't run me over, though. Heads up, Mike.
I'm sorry, guys.
Jason and I were loping around. You know, he's ridden before, so I said, hey, you want to try loping? And he said, sure.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You son of a...
Quit that. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
No, I ride hunter jumpers, and we call it a canter, so that we were cantering around, and he's just feeling good.
Oh. He's making me work for it today.
Yeah, right?
Okay, get him rocking and rolling, Jan.
Come on.
Don't ride up my ass.
We're both going. Oh, 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 oh.
I was just cantering and riding next to someone else, and my hat fell off. And I think that might have spooked him, and that's what started it, now that I remember. I hate it when that kind of thing happens, but it happens.
Whoa. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Damn it.
What do you do, Buck? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm all right. I mean, I've taken worse falls, you know. It's my horse, and there's just days where he gets fresh, and it happens, you know. It's part of being around horses, and as trained as they can be, you know, sometimes they get a mind of their own and decide to do stuff, you know, like just like that.
The number one mistake that students make is they don't take lessons serious enough. Grab a stand and a barrel apiece. You guys are gonna practice your hitches.
I like the way Tim is teaching his course so far. You know, first week he's trying to weed out the whiners and complainers.
It's all got to go. One way or the other, might as well learn now instead of crash course when we're heading up the mountain, I guess.
And you can use it to practice your hitch. Just cinch it up. Make sure the cinches go underneath the wood.
The best way to learn something is to do it, figure out what you don't understand about it. You know, then you're gonna have a question to ask.
I think I need to write that down right there.
Okay?
Thank you.
The competition between Shane and Jason was like the two herd bulls butting heads on who was the best.
On your mark, get set, go.
Come on, Luce, come on.
When you're done, yell, done.
He's like getting all manly with this.
Done? Oh, slick Rick over there.
That's
Keep going, make sure you finish.
Nice, 2:18.
What?
You won.
You won.
Oh, by pulling it out.
Yay!
Competition's good, but everything changes. I mean, he is probably the moodiest person out here, but you know, that's fine. I can get along with anybody.
You could quit or you could keep plugging away.
That's an option I'm seriously
You
considering.
don't want to quit. Jana seemed pretty frustrated. I think she is kind of getting to her limit. I don't want her to quit. I think she's doing a good job, and I told her that. I said, you know, don't quit, don't give up. You know, you're the only girl here. Prove them wrong kind of thing, and just stick with it, and I hope she does.
I can't even see the top of the diamond to, you know, have some reference point. Plus, there's some loops that you have to tie up there, and it's your sort of cross-reference point.
But that's your slack.
Oh, that's why I created the
Yep.
loop. Okay,
So then you come all the way out and go underneath. You're always pulling your slack. That's one thing I do remember.
Keep track of your slack.
Yep.
Whole system of the hitch knot is brand new to me. Did you do it with annoying cameras in your face?
Sometimes.
Feeling overwhelmed with the hitch, throwing the hitch. The guys seem so good at it. They're doing it so fast, and I'm looking at my notes going, okay.
Like was discussed with Jana the first day and the whole class, everybody has roadblocks in front of them. Her being a woman will be a roadblock, but a roadblock is only what the person themselves make of it.
Tyson! Tyson!
During our war games, at one point, Tyson went missing.
Where is Tyson? When's the last time you guys seen him?
Tyson!
Something must have happened if he's not coming back. Rattlesnake, right alongside the trail there.
Did he just bail on everyone and go to McDonald's because he was kind of getting sick of today?
Tyson!
Jana, I believe, suggested, hey, this is abnormal. We should start looking for him. Something here doesn't seem right.
I know nothing about first aid. I mean, the only thing I know about splinting was the first aid that we learned in our first aid class.
All backcountry guides have to know first aid. Number one reason, if they're not first aid certified, they cannot get a license.
My name's Kevin. I'm an EMT, and I'm also an American Heart Association first aid instructor. Today, we're going to do first aid and CPR. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our first aid's going to cover some things that are going to be very important to you guys. Injuries you're going to see in the hills. Breathing problems are probably the most common you guys are going to see. all right? And yeah, they have mild asthma, okay? But at 8,500 feet, it's now chronic asthma. Anaphylaxis is a severe allergic reaction. First and foremost is the swelling, the edema, all right? What's gonna swell? Our tongue's gonna swell and our throat's gonna swell. I can't breathe. You know, I just hiked from camp up 100 yards and I can't breathe anymore. And he's blue and he's wheezing and he's just collapsed, all right?
If I see a student falling asleep in first aid class, that's a major red flag for me. That's telling me that the student may not care, and first aid is one of the major things anybody needs to know. If they're not paying attention on one of the major lessons, what's happening in some of the other lessons that might not be as important.
Okay, 2 types of fractures, open and closed, all right? Open is the compound, everybody knows is the compound. Closed is within the skin.
Tyson!
Right here.
Where is he?
It's right up here, I guess.
When we first came upon Tyson, he was conscious and he was able to tell us that he had sustained a leg injury.
Can a closed compound become an open compound? You bet. If I manipulate that broken bone enough, I'm gonna get it to poke through the skin.
When we found him, he was, you know, on a hillside, said that his leg was really hurting, probably maybe even going maybe a little into shock, super thirsty.
Their leg's gonna be busted, it's gonna be sticking out to the side. You're gonna go, oh dude, that doesn't look good, that looks bad. Your leg's not supposed to go at a 90-degree angle like that.
I believe Jance and myself were first up on the scene to find Tyson.
You know, I realized I don't carry an ACE bandage.
We started taking care of Tyson. A lot of the other students didn't have a first aid kit on them.
Okay, this will be the best $6 you ever spent to put in your pack. This is a SAM splint. Like I said, it's a glorified piece of tin with a couple of pieces of foam sandwiched on the outside.
Okay, what do we got to splint that leg with?
Here's your wrap.
The more times you fold it, the stronger it gets, all right? Can you use a stick for a splint? Yeah, you can use anything for a splint.
Make sure there's no stop sticking in. Can he get on a mule with his leg like that? They're responsible, again, not only for themselves, but for the person behind them. My job is to keep this person safe. If this person breaks his leg, my client breaks his leg, I'm responsible to get him fixed up, get him to the hospital. Now, the hospital is a 2-hour horseback ride away to camp, then another 8-hour horseback ride away to the truck, then another 2-hour truck ride to the hospital.
Any kind of deformity that's not supposed to be there is a cause for concern. You want to keep him still. You want to do not, in that case, that's not a guy you ride out. You keep him right there, you keep him warm, you get some help.
So why are you frustrated?
First 2 weeks has been like just really frustrating for me.
Outfitter Bootcamp, presented by Pelican, is brought to you in part by Valero, keeping America moving. By Scentlock, carbon alloy is making you and Scentlock the deadliest combination. Go RVing, find your way. Visit GoRVing.com. And by Cabela's, the world's foremost outfitter.
Since there is not elk season, we can't go out and call elk in, we can't go out and shoot an elk. So by having the war games, I can set up a situation where a student gets real life experience guiding a client, setting him up, calling an elk into him.
There's one scenario that no one has done yet.
Oh, let's do it. What?
And that's the elk that comes in without saying a word.
That's a good one.
Let's send Tyson farther down the trail. He's gonna bugle, respond to them for like 2 bugles. And then you're gonna be the bull with your 3 cows.
Okay.
And you guys are just gonna walk in without saying a word.
Okay.
Mr. Guide, any questions?
Sounds good, let's do it.
Okay, so can you get a cow within 25 yards or less from him?
We should.
Or an elk, I should say.
Yeah, we can get an elk within 25 yards.
Good. Be a fun hunt.
Let's go. Yep, let's kill an elk.
All right. Let's see if we can find this one. position to shoot it. Just smoke the cow.
Smoke that cow. You're a hell of a guy, Jans.
So why are you frustrated? You want me to come over there?
Everything that's been happening here when things get either tough mentally or physically seems to be a person or two that just, you know, have a fit.
So why are you not having fun?
I have fun when I'm, you know, scouting, when I'm hunting, when I'm, it's just, this is all the hard work stuff.
My expectations of guide school, it's definitely been different than I expected. I didn't expect the grueling pace.
It's super tough for me physically. Physically today I'm not feeling very good, and I don't want to quit today, but I'm not feeling good. But I don't want to quit. I don't want to be the girl that everybody waits for. Like, the knots are really confusing for me. I mean, these guys are doing it blindfolded already. That is frustrating to me.
So here's my take this week. Jason really impressed me this week. You know, he can ride. I was pretty impressed. Mike, Nick, and Shane, they did a great job too. Jans had trouble getting on his horse, but once he got on and he really worked through things, you know, he impressed me too. You know, Jana, she's a girl here, but she needs to suck it up.
The worst thing in the world that can happen, if an elk beats you physically, your mind will make your body go. If an elk beats you mentally, you're done.